Hi guys, so today I've got two replays for you. One is in the M26 Persian, the tier 8 American medium tank, and the other is on the tier 8 premium Chinese medium tank, which is the T-34 free. Decent tank, decent gun, a lot of high alpha damage, but there's a bit of love-hate sort of relationship with this tank. Sometimes I have brilliant games, sometimes I have absolutely terrible games. The M26 Persian, on the other hand, is really good in my opinion. Really enjoying it at the moment. Fairly close to unlocking a pattern. Another 80-ish thousand experience points, I should have it. I may actually keep this tank when I've unlocked the pattern. Usually I sell it and just move up the tech tree, but this tank is I'm liking it. It's got a good gun, good mobility, decent armor on the turret at least anyway. Hull is just crap, but that's what you expect really. But before I show the replay, guys, I just want to make sure we're all clear that I am a Joe average player, so don't expect some really high gameplay from me. It just doesn't happen that often. But these videos aren't about that. There's plenty of other people on YouTube that feature videos that are just absolutely insane, and I do really enjoy watching them. But mine, I'm more focusing on newbie-ish players, I suppose you can call them. Players that are trying to get better at the game. Yeah, so we'll get on to the replays. Both of these are loss. We lost these games, but I really do think that sometimes you need to look at your defeats more than your wins, if that makes any sense. You can learn a lot from why you lost the game. And that's why I'm going to show you these replays now. So let's get on to the replays and see what happens. Okay, here we go, guys. So this is the T-34 free on Redshire. If you look at if you go in on the stats, we have got the better team. But I'm sure you've heard this before. I wouldn't just go off stats because this game was a loss. So we made a bit of a mistake straight away with here. We haven't got that many people going to the right. We've only got the to the left, sorry. We've only got the T-32, and I didn't actually notice that when I was playing this game. I should have been looking at the map more. As you can see, the majority of the team now is on this hill. There's also another T-34 free on the enemy team who's trying to get over to the castle, and I'm pretty sure, I'll have to look at the stats after this video, but I'm pretty sure I actually hit him with that shot. But I see they're being very aggressive at this castle, so I'm going to try and save that T-34. But also now we got a WZ-111, which is a very dangerous tank. T-34 did die, but someone else took out the Cromwell. And we're going to try and get this empty. And the problem with this gun is the long reload time. It does so much alpha damage, but the reload is terrible, which I suppose balances the tank in some ways. So now we're going to try and get some damage on the WZ. He's being quite aggressive and moving down into that gully. A nice shot into him, 380 damage. Now the T-34 free is damaged, so I'm pretty sure that was the shot I made as he was crossing to go into the castle. Set the KV-85 on fire. He's trying to be very aggressive. I don't think he should have done that in this matchup. Take him out. Now we got the IS who's pushed forward. He's in a very bad position now because we got so many people on the hill that a lot of people missed him there though. So we're up to 1600 damage. As you can see how this game is going, I really thought that we had this one in the bag. This is what I'm trying to explain, guys. Even though sometimes you're in a position where you think, oh yes, we've won, let's just try and get as much damage as we can now. It's a very bad idea because, as you'll see in this video, it went to hell in the end. We bounced off the WZ there. As you can see results, we're 3 down and they're 6 down, so at this point in the game I thought that we were pretty much going to have this, win this no problem. That was a face-off between two T-34s. T-34 took out our artillery at the back of the map. So I'm going to be a bit aggressive and try and get in out of the game. He bounced off me, I put a shot in which rolled pretty high. 409. The Lurvy, I think that's how you pronounce it, took out the T-34. Bounced off the, I think that's the premium British medium tank. But you can see that by the results so far, I swore that this was going to be an easy game now, and I was just being a bit reckless. 2,000 damage. So now I know that them two tanks are in the little ravine down by here. So I'm gonna, because at this point in the game I thought that we had it, I was going to be aggressive and just try and get some more damage. And this is where probably the biggest mistake of the game is. I knew as I was going to come up here I was going to spot them. But now, as you can see guys, there's no one over here. Maybe I should have gone and tried to get the artillery first. But we have got two tanks on the hill, the T-25, the Skoda, and the FV-4 But they're really low health, which I didn't take into account when I was doing this stupid maneuver by here. So I thought, oh, we've won this, so I was going to go forward and just be reckless and try and get more damage. Cromwell go right my way there. And this is the point. I thought now, right, let's rush in, distract them, and let all of our team over by here get shots at them. But I didn't take into account that they can't actually shoot them from there. Our Ramatal Bolsig he didn't actually help me at all by here. So I bounced off the 202 again. And now as you can see, they're pulling the results back. Put a shot into the back. But now the FV-202 has turned his attention to me. Maybe this is where I thought, oh, my team's going to easily kill him. But they didn't do anything. So this is, I shouldn't have gone down into this ravine and been so aggressive. It was just because of my stupidity that I thought this was going to be an easy win. Take the tracks off the 202, and there we have it guys. I'm out the game. Okay, so now on to the M26 Persian. While I was playing this match, I didn't actually have XVM installed. And I did realise that they had a very good E25 player on their team. So now our AMX is being very aggressive and going straight forward, so I'm going to stop right here because I know he's going to spot something. And there's the E25. That was a very lucky shot on my, looking back at that, I shouldn't have took that shot because I probably, 9 times out of 10 I would have probably hit the AMX. We tracked the 1375, which is a bit unfortunate, but I don't know if he's still there, but I took a shot just in case. Our VK just got taken out, and they actually had a fail platoon on the other team. If you can see that their VK was teamed up with a tier 1 tank, and I think the T-34 on their team just killed him at the beginning of the game. So I'm trying to ping the map now to encourage my team to follow me into the town. Because I know that most of their heavies are over on the left side of the map. Both the T-34 and the T-32s over there. So I'm thinking to myself, well, their big heavies are over there, so we should be able to take the town. Our T-32's coming into the town with me. I'm trying to get that T-34 out of the game, but it's just not meant to. It's not going to happen at the moment. Take a shot just in case. So I see now that the Lurve is over there as well, so I know now that we should be able to take this town. Spot the OI, well T-34 does. Got a shot in there. I was actually surprised that penetrated. I really struggle against these Japanese heavy tanks. Another shot penetrated, which is unbelievable, but there we go. Was just about to take a shot, but the T-34 reversed. T-32, sorry. Shot missed. So by the looks of it, he's the only tank in the town at the moment. Now he turns because he sees that T-32 is going to go around him. So now I know that we should be allowed to go up behind him. Try and finish him off. He's distracted by the T-32. Now this was a really fun match. It was just a bit disappointing that we lost in the end. Someone puts a nice shot into him and I was able to get the killing shot. Now my main focus now is to try and take that cliffside, killer tanks on the cliff, because they're going to be a real problem. Now you see the Ferdinand. Now I really struggle with Ferdinands. I don't know where to shoot them at the moment. They're weak spots, so I think I do load a couple of premium rounds, or gold rounds, or whatever you want to call them. My first normal shot bounces off him, and I need to get him at the game quick, so I load gold. I know a lot of people don't like gold, but at the end of the day, guys, it's in the game. People are going to use it against you, so you might as well use it against them. Now the teams are even, their scores evening out a bit now. They're one more tank down from us, but they got 5 dead, we got 4. Took a shot from that cliffside, which was a bit unfortunate because I know there's still a couple of dangerous tanks around there, the CDC and the Hellcat. So now I'm waiting for that T-32 to spot the Ferdinand again, and he does. A shot into him. The T-32 is rushing forward. This gun is really good. So we're able to penetrate him. Switch back to normal rounds now. Still 2 dangerous tanks there, the T-34 free and the CDC. Now that T-34 free can do a lot of damage to us, so he's my main priority at the moment. And he's a pretty good player. Now we're on 1300 damage, we've got 1 kill. And like you said, if you look at the scores, I thought we had this game again. So I'm moving up trying to get a shot. See the CDC in the open, so I'll take one at him. Yep, he puts a return shot into us. It's a bit unfortunate, but now I'm trying to get a shot on the ass of the T-34, and there we have it, he's out of the game. I thought I was in a good position to bounce off the CDC with the turret, but it wasn't meant to be, so... I'm hoping that the CDC is going to reverse into my line of fire, but at the moment he's not. And we take him out. He was focusing on the players in front of him. I think he wasn't, he thought he was still behind a rock, but he managed to get it. Now all the tanks that are left is 1 artillery and all the heavies that are in this this ravine. But the problem we have now is that our players that are trying to fight them off are dying. There's 1 T-32 now left to try and hold off 3 heavy tanks. So he's calling for help and I'm trying to get around there as fast as I can. I don't want to go through the cap circle. I was pretty lucky there. I could have been out of the game straight away. With these new physics, you've got to be very careful. But I didn't want to alert them that I was coming around. T-32 is still asking for help. I'm trying to get as fast as I can, but by here is swampland and it's quite, the tank slows down quite a bit. And the T-34 is not stupid, he knows that we were coming around, even though we didn't go for the cap circle. And the artillery, I'm willing to take a shot by here to try and get the artillery out of the game. So I take the shot, but I get rid of the artillery. Now, this point, I see that there's going to be a problem because we got a bulldog who is not a very good player, and our T-32 heavy is pretty much dead. We're on 2,000. I didn't actually realise this. 2,157 damage and 4 kills. But I know this is going to be a real tough fight by here. I can't go face to face with two heavy tanks such as them. So I'm calling for help. The Churchills come around in the IS, but obviously they're lower tiers, and they're going to struggle against these tanks, especially the Churchill. Seems he's almost dead already. Yeah, he's on. They're both almost dead. They're pretty much, yeah, both of them are one shots for these tanks. So. And now I see that this is probably gonna, we're probably gonna lose this. I don't know whether it was me who made a mistake here or if it was just the whole team in general. I'm going around to try and get shots up at the back of his tank. But again, with this swampland, you do move really slowly. Just shot into his ass. We are capping, but obviously T-34. I track him by here, which is lucky really, because I saved the Churchill a bit, but put another one into him to track him again. And this is where I know we're pretty much screwed now, because the Bulldog, if you can see, the Bulldog is trying to fight them as if he's a heavy or medium. He needs to disengage and get out of here and maybe go around the back of them or something. That's what I would do personally, but he's trying to go face to face with them, which isn't, well, it's not going to work out well for him. Like, if I was him now, like, the problem is as well, which is at this point in the game, I was going to disengage and go over this hill and try and run away and wait till they get into the cap circle and take shots at them from a different location. But the problem is they still got a Lurvy that's probably on his way back now. So we're in sort of a pincer. We can't really go that way. Because by the time I get up that hill, they're definitely going to have shots at me. So I decide just to try and hold them off and hope that this Bulldog flies up this hill and tries to get around the back of the Lurvy. But as you will see in a minute, it didn't happen that way. And this is what I'm saying, never assume that your teammates are going to do the smart thing, because most of the time they don't. Put another nice shot into him there. And this is, I understand that the Bulldog is in a tough position by here, because he can't go around that way, because if these two tanks that have any sense, they're going to trap us. One's going to go this way and one's going to go that way. So I understand he's in a bit of a bad position, but is at this point, if I was in that tank, I would have waited till the T-32 shot at me and try to go around the back of him. Because the Bulldog can do a lot of damage quickly. Unfortunately, I bounced off it. I have loaded gold now because I just want to try and do as much damage as I can and try and get out in this position. Unfortunately, both of them shots went into the tracks. And this is what I'm talking about. The Bulldog isn't doing what a Bulldog should be doing, in my opinion. If he just keeps trying to go face to face like this, he's, like I said, it's just not going to work. It's not what that tank was designed for. And this is the point now. The T-34 was clever, and he, well, I wouldn't say clever, but, you know, he came around, he trapped us, and now the Bulldog's going to eat one. And now I know we've lost this. There's nothing I can do now. Unfortunately, even though these are gold shots, all of them just get absorbed by the... I was panicking by here. Another shot went straight to the moon. And there we have it. let's go back to the garage, guys, and talk about what happened. So there you have it, guys. 2 replays for you, both of them that we lost. But the whole point of this video was to show that being overconfident and thinking that you've won the game before the match is over can really be a bad thing to do. And sometimes it's best to take your time and not take the enemy team for granted. Give them a bit of respect, because you never know what the team's going to do. So guys, I'm trying to get to 10 subscribers. I'm on 6 at the moment. If you would like to help me get to 10, please subscribe, like the video, leave a comment. I'm always interested to read what people have got to say. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.